What's up everyone, Darcblade here bringing you a video saying thank you to the 1000 plus subscribers that have been following my channel. I recently hit the 1000 mark and I just wanted to say a big thank you to everyone who's supported, commented, watched, liked, favorited, done anything to help my channel, because without you guys there would be little point in making these videos, to be honest. The gameplay you see here is of Assassin's Creed Revelations for two reasons. One is a throwback to some of the early videos I made on my channel. I made a lot of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood videos at the start, and it's also getting in preparation for Assassin's Creed 3, as I think it's a game I'm going to try to cover a bit more in depth. I have to apologise for the quality of gameplay in this match. I haven't played Assassin's Creed Revelation multiplayer for quite a while, and I am a little bit rusty when it comes to it. I did spend most of my time personally playing Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, so I didn't spend an awful lot of time with Revelations, as a lot of it was very samey. At least that's how I felt it was. Now, whether Assassin's Creed 3 is going to be much different, we shall see. But having that yearly gap of not playing it to death means that Assassin's Creed 3 should be quite fresh in my mind anyway. Anyway, going into a bit of history about why I got into making these videos, there are two basic reasons why I got into video making. One was, at university I did study media and I specialised in video editing and TV production and stuff like that, and I wanted to continue it in some form, and combining that with my hobby of video gaming, it was a marriage made in heaven, so to speak. The second reason was mainly because I wanted to make video versions of articles and posts you would find on Game Facts about tips and cheats and how to do things on video games. I thought they could be turned into video versions, and seeing as people had started to do this on YouTube already, I thought why not try my hand at it, specifically trying to answer questions that I couldn't find the answers to already on the internet. I like to think that my videos sometimes help the various communities for the games that I love. For example, the Uncharted 3 Gun Guide series. I hope it actually helps newcomers to the game to understand the weapons better and how they work. I also think that the videos I make, although they seem to be aimed at average players, they actually do help players of all skill levels. But in the end, I just hope that these videos maybe help people enjoy the game they're playing just that little bit more. When I first started making these videos, I was not confident enough to speak over them or put any sort of voiceover, so you would find them normally silent with game sounds only, or maybe a little bit of text, but that was about it. I was not confident enough to air my own voice on these videos. But now things have changed. I took a risk and I think it's paid off, I hope. I hope you don't mind my voice too much anyway. But if you do go back and listen to some of my early videos where I first started using voiceovers, you can tell from the voiceovers that I'm a bit static, a bit rigid, not as confident as I would say I am now. I don't consider myself a great commentator. In fact, in my older videos, mainly the older tutorial videos, I'm quite robotic. I don't really show any signs of emotion. But hopefully now I've kind of loosened up a little bit. I'm a lot more confident in my voice. I'm a lot more confident in speaking over the videos as well. Also, the more I play and learn how a game works, the more confident the voiceovers become. This is because I'm more confident I know what I'm talking about. For me personally, the voiceover is the hardest part of the video making process. This is because I do mess up sometimes. I slur my words, I accidentally say the wrong things. It means I have to do multiple takes. But hopefully, because I'm doing this quite often now, the commentary parts of the video process should become easier to complete. I get asked a lot of questions about how I go about recording my gameplay footage. Well, at the start, when I was recording my blurry footage, as I call it now, it was on an old mini DV camcorder. It had a standard definition PVR functionality to it. This meant that with an AV splitter I could split the signal from the PlayStation or from other games consoles and split it, one going to the camcorder, one going to the TV. This way I was able to pop a mini DV tape into the camcorder and record the footage that was being played. Of course, then I had to go through the hassle about putting the footage onto the computer, which could take quite a while. It had to render quite a bit as well, things like that. It took ages. But now I've got HD PVR. It's made the process of capturing video game footage so much simpler, and the quality of it has increased a lot. I also wanted to talk to you guys about the future of my channel, basically what content I'm going to cover in the future, also what content I've got in the works at the moment. I consider myself at the moment to have 3 areas covered. I have basically the series that are related to Uncharted 3, the series that are related to Mass Effect 3, and lastly the We Are So Pro series. Now with the Uncharted 3 videos, I have to finish off the Charting the Map series. This was a series where I would cover and give tips on the various multiplayer maps. However, this series has been hampered by the fact that the maps that I still have to make videos on rarely come up when we're voting for which level we want to play next, which is a real pain in the ass. But it's not as bad as it used to be, as I've managed to capture some footage on some of the levels that I actually still need to cover, so there should be some Charting the Map episodes coming out very soon. I'm also putting together a few video guides related to the Uncharted 3 DLC trophies that have been added with patch 1.13. These guides will give you various tips and tricks on the best way about achieving the medals that are required for some of these trophies. I'm going to split these videos up into competitive and co-op related trophies. Unfortunately, the co-op related ones are going to be a bit hard to film at the moment, simply because I have gone into legacy mode again and I've kind of lost all my stuff, and you do need to have some nice kickbacks and boosters if you're going to do some of the harder co-op trophies, so they will be coming out once I get myself up to a higher level again. Now with Mass Effect 3, I am still making the multiplayer character class guides. There are still quite a few characters I need to cover, so there should still be quite a few of these videos coming out. Also, I'd like to cover any DLC that comes out with Mass Effect 3, so hopefully they will release more multiplayer DLC, and normally this means more characters and thus more character guides. I'll also continue to cover any further operation weekends that BioWare announce. These videos aren't necessarily the most entertaining, but hopefully they're informative, and I hope they provide the Mass Effect fans who do watch my channel a little bit of useful information. Lastly, the final series that I do is the We Are So Pro series. This is an offbeat comedy that I do with Fell Bunny #1, where we try our hand at local co-op games. We Are So Pro takes a lot of time and effort to edit and produce, thus they don't come out that often. At the moment, me and Fell Bunny tend to film about 4 episodes at a time. We've already got 4 episodes in the works at the moment. They need to be edited and finalised before I can put them up on the channel, but they should be coming out fairly soon, within a few weeks I would say. I want to say thank you as well, because I asked in a previous video what local co-op games you guys might think would make a good episode of We Are So Pro, and some of the suggestions you left in the comments are actually going to be used this time. Now, I would like some feedback from you guys. Basically, this feedback needs to be on about which games I should cover in the future. I'm going to continue with Mass Effect 3 and Uncharted 3 for as long as possible, but I'm also going to start branching out into new games and that. I've given it some thought, and there are some games I would like to cover. How long the series will go is a different matter. For example, I would like to cover the new Fall of Cybertron game when it's released in Europe. I know it's already out in the US, but I would like to make a few videos on that. But unfortunately, I don't think it's got quite the community as Mass Effect 3 or Uncharted 3, and so I don't know how useful putting a long series out about the game is going to be. I would like to cover Assassin's Creed 3 as well. I am getting very hyped about the game, and I did do previous videos on the 2 other games, so I feel like I should cover it a little bit more substantially. I am a little bit concerned about its multiplayer though. I'm worried that it's going to be too similar to Brotherhood and Revelations. I hope it's evolved just enough that it keeps me playing for longer this time. I am still really looking forward to the game, and I can't wait to get it when it is released in October. Anyway, going back to the feedback that I need from you guys, basically I need to know which games you are going to get in the upcoming months. I would also like to know which future games you would like to see me make videos about. I'm generally quite interested to see the buzz surrounding certain games. It also helps me decide if I'm actually going to buy a game in the end or not. For me personally, being able to make videos out of a game makes spending that much money on a game so much more worth it. I look forward to reading your suggestions and comments below. I want to apologise as well that I'm not replying to comments as quick as I normally do. This is because I'm slightly distracted. I've got a few stresses in life at the moment. For example, my girlfriend is moving over from Norway and we're trying to find a place together, so I'm a little bit distracted. But I still try to answer every comment that I can. Anyway, I want to say thank you again to the 1,000 plus subscribers who have subscribed to my channel. Without you guys, I probably wouldn't be continuing to do this. I'm glad that you hopefully find these videos useful, and I hope to provide useful content in the future. So, I've been Darcblade, saying a big thank you to anyone who has subscribed to my channel. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay footage of Assassin's Creed Revelations. It wasn't the best, but it was a nice little comeback. Anyway, thank you for watching, and as always, subscribe and like for more.